This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Atlanta as the Hawks take it to the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to the Jazz. And they double up Brown. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be hot tonight.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's White. White is double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Hawks now. Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Johnson, following the bucket by the Bucks. And it's Ricochet missing. White bounce pass. Here's Thor. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Johnson surveying the floor. There's the lob to Duren. He can't get that one to fall.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Johnson outside. In. The kick out to Young. Duren a screen. Young, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. And it's all evened up. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points. Here's Atlanta. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Butler. Ricochet with the steal. Daniels with it. Picked up by Brown. Shots good from Young. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And Butler gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The kick out to Young. from downtown. Again, Young missing. They got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Out to the right wing. Duran down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Ginobili. Here's Okongwu. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good men.
You aren't kidding, Kevin, and I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Over in the corner, Brown. On the wing, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brown. Over Reddish. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta leading by 4. It's Ginobili with the drive, and it's slammed in by Ginobili.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
And what an alley who knows to read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Reddish. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 8. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Huff. Puts it up. Reggie with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
The Bucks making a switch here. And with the trend great toward a faster pitch, do you miss watching those grinded out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss plays more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Bucks trailed by 8. Here's White driving to the basket. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
Here's Okongwu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Well, when you watch Onyeka Okongwu, he's a guy who rebounds, scores, improves his game, and he's still got a lot of room to grow.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
After Rizachet, the Hawks need to get off a shot here. Daniels, no good. Bucks trailed by 6. Kicks it out to Prince. Green deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. Right side, White. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition Jake foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pulls up on the elbow. Yes, that goes in. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And again, the Bucks miss. Got it off in time. No good on the shot. And so that's the end of the first half. The Hawks on top, up by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And Okongwu has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Okongwu's now got 5.
Well, remember, Okongwu can drain these kind of jumpers, especially off the catch.
Back to White. The Bucks making a switch here.
Milwaukee substitution. J.T. Thor. Jimmy Butler. Jaylen Brown.
White with it. Pass to Thor. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar so skilled inside.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways. Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Pass to Krejci. Here's Newell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Newell's got his first basket of the night.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
Ginobili gets a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Newell pulls it in. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Hawks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Sinks the three-pointer. Newell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks trailed by 15. Here's Butler, and there's the drive, and it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive to the hole. What a play.
And here's Young from the arc. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Pass to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. .149 left here in the third quarter. Here's White, and here is Abdul-Jabbar. It's it alive, and it's put back in by White. White's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks.
Just sneaking in there for the rebound. White with some hustle points. Those are big.
High post Young. He's got 11. And Duren slams it in.
Moving well. Duren working in the two-man game.
Now here's Brown. Outside Abdul-Jabbar. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul. Tipped away. It's stolen by Duren.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Bucks trailed by 11. Inside. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Atlanta with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Got a piece of it. And it's the Atlanta Hawks turning it over again. Butler. The rebound by Young. And even 3-on-3 break. 3 seconds left. The shot comes out. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks.
28.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Bucks trailed by 11. And here is Butler. Over in the corner, Green. Launches a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Young with the ball. Now Green defending. Young outside. Johnson the screen. Young, no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Outside Butler. Daniels with the steal. And let's get your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Good on the triple. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
White with it, and Young picks him up defensively. That doesn't go either for Green.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Daniel. Back to Young. Butler with the steal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Okongwu. Young for 3. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. White. Abdul-Jabbar outside. And again the turnover by the Bucks.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Ginobili looking around. Here's Okongwu. And so the ball's on the bounce. Ginobili touched it last.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And the Bucks making a change here. They set the pick. Launches it. Duren pulls it down. The Hawks leading by 15. The long shot, no good. Butler. He's off from 3. And the Hawks with possession. From deep. And down goes the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now Butler. 6 to shoot. There's the screen. Jacks up a 3. Abdul-Jabbar hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And get the 3. Bucks trailed by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Now Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, that was a two-hander.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
And Abdul-Jabbar no good on that one. Young is double. Johnson the screen for 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Butler. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Duren pulls it down. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin, even early.
In a big bank road, these nuts in my pockets ain't made. I had a change of the talk, get it, they get ripping the crazy, they burn. 24/7, I did it. I blew up and left on the earth. I hope that you don't think you can just rock with that. You can come over here. You can try pulling up on this little with them. I don't even posting no pics on the Instagram. I just stay out. Do it like me, you do it like us. You gon' get it, we pay out. You could be stuck in the mix with a couple, but it's always a way out. Pull inside them, tell me this bad. Don't need to me, but it's in the mix with them. Loud. I was be shaping up. I bought them girls. Yeah, look at me now. Yeah, look at them. Now listen to what they sound. Yeah, new watch every day of the week. Little rolling with that beat. Little like young. I bought a yours today. Her penny all year like a bird. It's I be back 2 times to my money. All I got. Yeah, I made money. That money I love. Yeah, I'm causing the madness. Yeah, the baddest. never need practice. My money gon' double and triple. Yeah, your money subtracted.
I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my money about a mile away. Stack it. I got three white like a mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on
we
that.
We got London on the track.
Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my money, I got money on my brains. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. Hey, on a double, streaming, reading, switching, man. If I need some rats, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my. Call a shorty made up my brody. If you don't owe me, they'll act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit Kobe. Young thug, I whip it, that bitch, you know me, young thug. Yeah, she shining like butter, the from Chicago, I call her young Cutler. Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with London, they all wanna meet. Yeah, they all wanna agree to. Then they all wanna. No, they won't tease on that, they won't read on that, they won't leash on that. Don't Felicia that, mama see to that, they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that. If she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my money, I got money on my brain. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. Hey, I'm a double, streaming, reading, switching back, yeah. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard, call them Beatles. Hey, was facing why I kept me a Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a, burn back me a. Yes, I got trust, I'm not worried about that, they know they can get. That's why I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Now, like, baby, I need rest. Baby, I need rest. Baby, I want rest. Baby, I need rest.
We got London on the track.
This is not a hard drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. It's a real thing. Yeah, you know that. At nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull up with him. This ain't Disney. Spin that benefit. Still identity. Put a. Can you flip it? Like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your paw paws chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white. Like it beef with in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling. What's that? say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better we, he won't make it. Keep going on some was poppin' currents. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy puppy. Me, I got a no Amazon searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know he ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Maxby. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me in this big blue. Watch me only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the form with my kneecap. Before they close the goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. All the love go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like Alvin the Chipmunk. On my ass, I ain't do sit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill. I swear to God, I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for, I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Yeah, what you did, I'ma do what I do. I got ski them on their way for that. Be free, but you pay for that. Said her name and I'm lame for that. Love so strong, can't take it back. I'm in the mix in a random city, running from trouble and bringing it with me. Think I could stop making it home. Like I enough, probably making a song. Straight from the heart, but you taking it wrong. I gotta be with myself. I told my brother I'm paying to get him. Big bro can't come around, gotta be that way, gotta stay that way. Whole time I was in town, if you check my page, just say LA. She wanna be on my side, I do too, just say your prayers. All jokes aside, I'm rich. And everything I do out of love. And everything I do about pay. Only thing assistance is that's my son, but he too grown. Gotta move back here cause you move wrong. Everything a little cheap like a two-tone. I be wondering how I made the fans mosh pit. I be thinking about what type of car I get. Still got the wrong time on the watch. I'm gonna make what's know it's tune. I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. I got ski them on their way for that. I got crop ski, not ski. Thumbs down to everybody.
For my heavy feet, just to help me sleep. I do like she'll never ever get a ring from me. On my line, like we gotta talk on her. I done, but it can't be deep. Send her, I know it costs, but it can't be cheap. I think that she want me for me. Oh, I might love, then yeah. Quiet it down, I ain't lying to y'all. You get prioritized if it's profit involved. Tired of y'all, I ain't flying with y'all. For the quiet out. No, I ain't going for it. No, I don't know nothing. I just count on my lump sum. I ain't going to bed to this gun. It's a hole in my chest to this close. Get cold as December with no clothes. This a V12 inch, I don't go slow. If my feet on the pedal, just hold on. My baby gon' hold out for me. I been praying we turn out okay. Girl, you know
for my heavy feet. Just to help me sleep. I do it like she'll never ever get a ring from me. On my line like we gotta talk. I don't know what I done, but it can't be deep. I don't know what it costs, but it can't be cheap. I don't think that she want me for me. Oh, I might love then y'all. Quiet it down, I ain't lying to y'all. You get prioritized if it's profit involved. Tired of y'all, I ain't flying with y'all. I fought the quiet off. I don't got much left. I'm by myself. I know what's right, what's wrong. I guess I don't got much else. Let's get a little more. Put the windows down. Run around town and that, oh my God. Where in the did he get that from? Wow, where'd you get this fine? Like, can I get this time? I ain't think I could get this. I don't think I'ma risk this one. If your team worth $50. You really miss me, huh? Didn't it feel real for once? Some down for my heavy feet. Just to help me sleep. I do it like she'll never ever get a ring from me. On my line like we gotta talk. I don't know what I done, but it can't be deep. Send her. I don't know what it costs, but it can't be cheap. I don't think that she want me for me. I don't think that she want me for me.
Tell me is you still love her? It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me can we still 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me am I still telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a I know 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 I lied to way before I had you right in some room. Then again, I can be. Baby, I don't wanna sound righteous. I got 20 like bisons. I just any money I pick. She ain't even really my type in out here. She been losing herself to the night shift. She been losing herself, and I get it. Oh girl, yeah, I get it. Yeah, and you've been fighting for your shot, and you've been searching for your spot. Girl, I fit it. Yeah, girl, I fit it. Yeah. Oh, you think you got your groove? Or you want someone like you? Tell me is you still love her? It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me can we still 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me am I still telling you just how I feel right now. It's just a I know 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 I lied to way before I had you right in some rooms. And I like some money tonight. Then again I can be I know, mommy, I know. It's 2 a.m., don't stress. At 3, that kick in. At 30, you feel your best. I turn my whole spot to crucial. It's crucial the way I left. Upstairs is like a lure be the best. I'm looking at her when her starting to turn into you. Now you start, my mind is it you, is it her? We bump to the birds. F29 is my address in case you ain't heard. It's flooding upstairs, it's a leak. I make it. Bon appetit when I feast. Slipping and slide through the streets. It takes a Venice, especially in this Cabaret Jeep. Engine make it hard to creep. Just leave the gate open. Through the side door, I'm a creep. Are you by the Terrell? And all the kids downstairs asleep. And are you obsessed by yourself? A minute from there, is it some room for me? Baby, do tell. Tell me is you still love her? It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me can we still 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me am I still telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a I know 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 I lied to way before I had you right in some rooms.
It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as two. Sports brings you today's action live. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Charlotte Hornets.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Of tonight's game, the strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
Now here's Arenas. Here's Walsh. Second chance shot. A three ball. Arenas misses. And so Brown will bring it up for the Bucks. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Pass to Şengün for three. And it's White with the rebound. Outside Butler. We played just over a minute here in the first. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Walsh. Takes the three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. And the layup falls.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
Now here's White. Brown with it. Pass to Butler. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Walsh. To end the cold streak. And he sinks the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's White. Takes a three. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
Celtics trailed by 4. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Arenas.
Oh, what a slam!
Oh
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. White, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Sengun throws it down.
Love seeing Sengun go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Arenas. Now Sengun. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. There's 45 seconds left in the first. And the dunk by Tatum.
2 extra loud points there by Jason Tatum, sending a message.
On the wing, Brown. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Over to the left wing. Sengun. And it's off from three-point range. Butler deciding where to go with it. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys, back over to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
And it's Murray penetrating. The shot by Carter, nobody around. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Prince in the post. And the wide open shot from Green. Carter pulls it in.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Pass to Smith. From past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics.
Just such a smooth stroke there for Smith. 10 years ago, maybe it was KD and Dirt, but we never saw a guy that height with a stroke like that.
Bucket is good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
For 3, Smith. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Bucks. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Green, the screen. All sorts of time. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Boston trailing. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, forget about those three-point shots Jabari dunked. Yeah, they're just a little bit easier.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Noel. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Murray. Deflects the pass. And here is Simons. He's covered by Murray. Brown outside. Inside. There's Noel. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Cook. Back to Murray. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Bucks leading. Now Green, guarded by Harris. Brown feeling it out a bit. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Prince with it. Now Smith defending. And here's Green outside. And Boston with the rebound.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
The shot's good from Carter.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Brown putting it on the deck. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. Over Smith. Noel. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Murray. In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Smith. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Butler, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Celtics. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. The guy is all about winning.
White goes in. Here's Thor. Drills the three-pointer. Thor's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Stolen by Jackson. Kareem running the floor.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Şengün. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
6 to shoot. Here's Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Tatum a screen. Arenas attacking. Here's Walsh. Hudson coming off an assist from Arenas. Walsh has got 9.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first time.
Here he goes. Arenas' shot is good. And it's a 5-point Boston lead. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness in basketball and IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time. Because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
Tatum with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Screen by Şengün. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And he comes up with the deuce. White's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Walsh. To the inside. Here's Şengün. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And White slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
White up top. He has 6. Misses the layup. Boston leading by 3. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tatum deciding where to go with it. The turnaround jumper. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Substitution on the court.
Bucks trailed by 3. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. From deep, Green. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Outside Butler. Outside Green. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Green. To the middle. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And the Bucks with possession here. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by Murray. The Celtics with the lead. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Celtics. And Kareem throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Murray outside. Smith on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Smith controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Smith's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
So good off the glass. Smith Jr. with the putback. Got to put a body on this man.
Bucks passing it around. Green left side. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Has confidence all over the court. No shot Brown won't take.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Now Smith. The response, slamming it home.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The Celtics call time. And some changes here for the Celtics. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Tatum fires 18 feet out. Count it.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Stolen by Tatum. Şengün with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Rebounded by Brown. Bucks trailed by 7. Abdul-Jabbar. And the shot will go down.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but he also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
An even 3-on-3 break. Butler outside. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Şengün with the rebound. Celtics leading by 5. Outside Arenas. It's good.
If you're not right out there on him, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Butler. Puts up the 3. He drills the 3.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
At the line for your Celtics, Gilbert.
And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. On offense here, the Bucks.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Now here's White. Green. He's off from 3. Here's Tatum. And so it's Boston snapping by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Still, wonder when I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.